Hey Alice, what's up? It's pretty rare for you to hit me up this late. Something wrong? Well, I just need a little favor. Can you lend me your designer bag? Huh? A bag? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? I'm going out to lunch with my friends tomorrow and they all have designer stuff. I want to bring something nice too. Hold on. You mean my favorite bag? That one was expensive and I really love it. Yeah, that's the one. It's super cute. I'll just borrow it for a bit, promise. I won't damage it or anything. I'll bring it right back. Wait, hold on. You can't just spring that on me like this. I really treasure that bag, and I've never lent it to anyone before. Come on, don't be so stingy. I'm just going to use it for a bit. It's me we're talking about, so it's fine, right? Alice, didn't you borrow my umbrella before and never give it back? An umbrella and a bag are totally different things. I mean, it just kind of disappeared somewhere. No need to sweat the small stuff. See, that's exactly why I don't want to lend it to you. I hate it when people don't take care of my things. Jesus, Scarlett, you're so stubborn. Can't you just do me a favor for once? Yeah, but I really can't trust your definition of just a bit. Whenever I lend you something, it pretty much never comes back. Okay, how about this? Just pretend you bought it for me and call it a gift. I mean, you've got a job and money, right? Wait, what? How did this turn into me gifting you the bag I bought? Well, if I'm carrying that bag, it makes you look good too, right? You can be like, oh yeah, I lent my sister-in-law a designer bag. No, that doesn't make me feel good at all, and I'm definitely not lending it to you. Don't you think you're being a little cold? You really are the type who only thinks about what's in it for you, huh? No, I just want to take care of my own stuff, that's all. Whatever. I was stupid to even ask you. You're totally useless. You don't have to say it like that. I mean, don't you have your own bag anyway? Yeah, but they're nothing special. I need a designer bag. Is having a designer bag really that important? Of course it is. Everyone's got designer stuff. I'd be embarrassed if I was the only one with something cheap. But isn't that more about you than the bag itself? Come on, shut up. You're seriously lame. Alice, I really can't handle this. This is way too much for me. Huh? Hold on, Alice. You just showed up with Ryan out of nowhere. What's going on? You didn't tell me anything, and I wasn't even mentally prepared for this. What? I texted you on WhatsApp yesterday saying, can you watch him for me? You didn't see it? Wait, yesterday? I totally missed that. But even so, don't you think this is way too sudden? I've never taken care of a kid before. I have no idea what to do. Plus, Ryan's only 1 year old, right? Isn't it super easy for kids that young to get sick or something? I really don't feel confident about this. You're overthinking it. Babies are tougher than you'd expect, and you don't have to be that nervous. Honestly, you can pretty much leave them alone. If he gets fussy, just give him some milk, and he'll fall asleep on his own eventually. Is it really okay to be that careless? I don't know anything about taking care of a baby, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Hey, so how long am I supposed to watch him? You're not saying it's for the whole day, right? Well, I haven't really decided yet, but I think I'll pick him up sometime tonight. Maybe. Tonight? Like what time? 6? 7? Or even later? Also, what about Ryan's food and diapers? What am I supposed to do? Huh? Just buy them yourself. There's a drugstore nearby, isn't there? Wait, I don't even know what to buy. Can I just pick anything? Is that okay? Come on, just look it up on your phone. We live in the age of the internet. You don't need to ask me about every little thing. But there are things you can't just Google, right? Taking care of a baby isn't that simple. What if Ryan can't eat certain things? He's almost 1, right? Should I be giving him baby food or is it still mostly milk? Anything's fine. Babies eat pretty much whatever. And even if it's not perfect, it's not like he's gonna die or anything. Look, I'm really busy, okay? That's why I'm leaving him with you. Just figure it out without asking me a million questions. I've got stuff to do, and I don't have time to deal with you freaking out about everything. But isn't it best to ask the mother? I mean, it's about your child, so shouldn't you be the one making decisions, not me? What? Seriously? You're so annoying. Can you just stop already? If you're worried about something, look it up yourself and deal with it. You can handle that much, right? Oh, and one more thing. Don't ever contact me or my husband again. Especially not my husband. Wait. Why? You're married. Shouldn't you talk to him about important stuff? And what if something happens? I can call you then, right? If you just take care of him properly, nothing will happen, right? You're the one making this complicated by overthinking everything. Honestly, Scarlett, you're completely useless. Excuse me? I figured you'd be pretty sharp and talented, especially being the brother of someone who works at a big company that I'm married to. But I guess I was wrong. Turns out, you're just some awkward introvert. Totally not what I expected. I bet back in school, you were the type who had no friends and spent lunch breaks reading alone, huh? That's not true. I didn't have a lot of friends, but I had some. Oh, come on. That's probably just what you thought. I'm guessing they saw you more as an acquaintance, honestly. That's not true. Well, whatever. Oh, shoot. Is it that late already? I really gotta get going. All right, I'm leaving Ryan with you. Thanks a bunch. Oh, and don't bug me with a bunch of questions, okay? Hey, Scarlett. Alice? You're free today, right? Huh? I'm bringing Ryan over this afternoon, okay? My husband's on a business trip, so I need you to watch him overnight. Thanks in advance. Wait, again? I have work, you know. Overnight is kind of difficult for me. What are you talking about? I know you don't have a job. Huh? I asked my husband about your job, and he wouldn't tell me anything. So that basically means you're unemployed, right? Well, not exactly. I'm not unemployed. I'm freelancing right now, so technically I am working. Sure, if that's what you want to call it. Hey, my brother doesn't know you're leaving Ryan with me, does he? Huh? Of course he knows. He's the one who told me to leave Ryan with you. Is that so? I don't think he'd say something like that. Look, I've been feeling really overwhelmed with parenting lately. I didn't want to worry my parents, though. You're the only one I can rely on. Maybe you wouldn't understand since you're single with no kids, but I'm seriously at my breaking point. My mental health is shot, and I'm completely drained. I didn't want to make a big deal out of it, so I kept quiet until now. Oh, I see. So you'll help me out, right? I want to help as much as I can, but I need you to understand that I have my own life too. Lately, I've been looking after Ryan for about half the week. And honestly, I don't think it's the best for Ryan either. What are you talking about? You live alone in a big house, don't you? It's the perfect place for Ryan, especially since he cries a lot at night. I live in an apartment, so it's really stressful for me to manage that. Alice, doesn't it feel strange being in my house? Huh? Doesn't it feel unsettling? What do you mean? The unsettling part isn't the house. It's you. Owning a house while still single? That's pretty sad. Are you even planning to get married someday? I shouldn't have said that. My mistake. If it doesn't bother you, then never mind. You're seriously hard to figure out. Anyway, just take care of Ryan, okay? Think of it as practice for when you have kids someday. Make sure you spoil your adorable little nephew. Alice, what are you doing? It's getting dark. What's the big deal? I'm not a kid, you know. Can you come pick up Ryan now? No, can't do that. I've already had some drinks, and I'm staying over at a friend's place tonight. Ryan doesn't seem well. He feels a little warm, like he has a fever. Then just give him some medicine. Over-the-counter medicine? Yeah, they sell stuff for kids, right? Just grab something and give it to him. That should be fine. But Ryan's still really little. Maybe he should see a doctor. I'm his mother, and I'm telling you it's fine. He'll be better after some medicine and sleep. But I'm really worried. I still think it'll be better to take him to the doctor. I said you don't need to. It's just a fever. Stop overreacting. But what if he gets worse? You're so annoying. I've decided I'm not doing any mom stuff today. Stop contacting me. Alice, wait. You can't just say that. Ryan's really not feeling well. I don't know what to do. I don't even have his insurance card. And even if I wanted to buy medicine, how am I supposed to go out and get it? Please, just come pick him up. Ryan must be scared too. Please. Hey, who do you think you are? Huh? What the hell did you do? Alice, calm down. It's your fault my husband found out I was cheating. Seriously, what are you going to do about this? He said he wants a divorce. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? This is all your fault. You ruined my life. Aren't you going to take responsibility? Hold on. There's nothing I could have done. I mean, the only reason he found out was because you left Ryan with me while you were off cheating, right? And from what I heard, it wasn't just one person. So what? If you hadn't opened your mouth, none of this would have happened. You told my husband about Ryan being sick, which made him suspicious, and now everything's out in the open. But I tried to reach you so many times back then, and you never responded. I was worried, Alice. I didn't know what to do, and Ryan was really sick. I had no choice but to contact my brother. So it's not just me you were lying to. You were lying to him too, weren't you? If you hadn't meddled, none of this would have happened. You blew everything out of proportion over just a kid's fever, and now my whole life is falling apart. Just a kid's fever, you say? Ryan is only 1 year old. When he had a high fever, you weren't there as his mother, and I didn't know what to do all by myself. That's why I had no choice but to reach out to my brother. Who cares? I'm about to lose my family here. On top of that, I might lose custody of Ryan. And that's not all. He's telling me to move out of the house too. This is all your fault. Take responsibility. Wait, me? Oh, I've got an idea. I'll forgive you if you give me your house. It's yours, right? I'll take it off your hands. You really want this house? I'm being kicked out of mine because of you. You've ruined everything, so the least you can do is give me a new place to live. Fine. Wait, what? Seriously? If you want it that badly, then fine. I don't really have any attachment to this house anymore, so I guess I'm okay with letting it go. No way! Seriously? Yes! The house is even nicer than I thought, and the location is great. I can't believe I'm getting it under these conditions. So, can you move out soon? I'd like to move in today. You can get your stuff out quickly, right? There's no way I can do that today. You're springing this on me. I need time to pack and handle the moving paperwork. But tomorrow is fine. I'll have everything packed and be out of the house by tomorrow. What? Tomorrow? That's kind of slow. Well, at least cover my hotel for tonight, okay? I don't have anywhere to stay. Oh, and can you book the hotel for me too? Finding a good one is such a hassle. You can do that yourself. Giving you this house is more than enough, don't you think? Come on! You're really not helpful. Whatever, I'll find somewhere to stay for now. But hey, don't go changing your mind later, okay? If you don't hand over the house, I'll sue you. You don't have to worry about that. I'll keep my promise. All right, I'll reach out again soon. I'm going to start packing, so just relax for today. Scarlett, you're unbelievable. What kind of person tricks someone like this? Excuse me? I'm talking about the house. A neighbor just asked me, you're living there and nothing's happened? Like, it's normal for something to happen or something. What's going on? You're hiding something from me, aren't you? But you've been fine, right? It's been a while since you moved in and nothing major has happened, has it? Besides, most people wouldn't even want to step foot in that house. Remember? My brother was scared of it too. He kept making excuses not to visit, right? Plus, no door-to-door salespeople ever show up. In that sense, it's actually a pretty convenient place to live. This isn't a joke! Wait, don't tell me. This is a stigmatized property, isn't it? Well, that's not exactly wrong. What? Hold on! You never told me that! Huh? But I did explain it, didn't I? I said, it's not exactly the best house. I did mention it. It's not my fault you weren't paying attention. Come on! You were so vague about it. I never thought it was an actual creepy house. At first, I thought I was just imagining things. But now I'm sure of it. I hear footsteps even when no one's there, and faint voices in the middle of the night. And that's not all. I've heard the doorknob rattling like someone was trying to get in, and I was too scared to open the door. But the worst part was the other day. I stepped outside, and a roof tile fell right in front of me. It almost hit me in the head. That's just not a coincidence, right? Come on, tell me the truth. I thought you were the type who wouldn't be bothered by that kind of thing, but I guess I was wrong. I can't do this anymore. Living in this house is driving me crazy. So, sell it, now. There's no way I'm keeping a place this creepy. And since you basically dumped this haunted property on me, you're obviously the one who should take responsibility. Hurry up and talk to a real estate agent. Hey, what if I just take the house back? What? Are you serious right now? That's not what I'm asking for. This house is new. It looks great. So if you sell it properly, it should go for a high price, right? If you don't mention anything weird, you could probably get a few $100,000 for it. It's worth that much, so just handle it the right way. That's not possible because when I bought that house, it was less than $20,000. What? No way! There's no chance it was that cheap. You know, I actually have a certification in land and property surveying. Back when I was working in that field, I found this house and decided to buy it. But the truth is, it had been on the market for years with no buyers. Every now and then, someone like you would buy it thinking it's no big deal at first. But without fail, they'd end up running away within 2 months. And after that, well, it's not uncommon for those people to disappear or get into mysterious accidents. I heard people even consulted with spiritual experts, but no one could do anything about it. Seems like it's just that kind of house. Something beyond fixing. Wait a second. What are you talking about? You've got to be kidding me. Is this for real? Well, I did live there and nothing ever happened to me. Maybe it just depends on the person. No. Are you serious right now? That kind of horror story isn't funny. But Alice, didn't you say you've experienced weird stuff? Doesn't that pretty much confirm there's something wrong with the house? Exactly! That's what I've been saying. Weird things keep happening and I can't even sleep properly at night. But why were you able to live there like it was nothing? You lived there even before I married your brother, and nothing ever happened to you. But the moment I moved in, all this creepy stuff started. I don't get it. Well, honestly, I don't really know the reason myself, but I was totally fine, you know? I never heard strange noises at night or felt like someone was there. So when people say this house is cursed or whatever, it just doesn't really click for me. But there is one thing someone told me once. They said that as long as I'm living here, all the paranormal stuff disappears. What? That makes no sense. There's no way that's true. I mean, I don't even have any kind of sixth sense or anything, and yet I clearly felt something was wrong. Meanwhile, you lived here without a single problem. I just can't believe it. Well, it's the truth. Maybe it's something about a person's nature or some kind of compatibility with the place. I've had enough. Then I'll sell the house myself. I don't want to live in that place for even one more day. That might be harder than you think. What's so hard about it? I took this house because I thought I could sell it for money. I'm going to turn it into cash and get out of here as soon as possible. Hey, Scarlett? Alice? I was wrong. I really regret everything. Please, move back into the house. I'm so sorry. Alice? I need to talk to you about something. What is it? Did something else happen? It's really bad. I'm in the hospital right now. Oh, wow. Did you mess something up again? Don't joke about this. I was hit by a car. It was a hit and run, and they still haven't caught the driver. Even the police don't seem to be making much progress. As if that wasn't bad enough, I'll have to move out of the house as soon as I'm discharged. I don't know what to do. Wow, that house really is something, huh? Give it a little more time and maybe something even more interesting will happen. What's with that attitude? I'm going through something terrible and you're talking like it's not your problem. I almost died, you know? This is not a joke. And when I tried to sell the house, every real estate agency said, "Sorry, we can't handle this property." Well, of course. That house is pretty infamous in the real estate world around here. It's been on the market for years without a buyer. And even when it does sell, trouble always follows. No agency wants to deal with it. You never told me any of this. Why didn't you tell me something so important sooner? And that's not even all of it. I stayed at a friend's place to get away, and there was a fire scare. They said, weird stuff keeps happening ever since you showed up, and then they cut me off completely. I tried going back to my parents' house, but they disowned me after the whole divorce thing. I have nowhere to go. I even thought I'd just find a new guy to take care of me, but none of them want anything to do with me. You're the only person I have left. Please, I'm begging you, come back to the house. You were fine living there, right? I know I was wrong, so please, just come back. Sorry, but that's not going to happen. What? Why not? Well, I've actually started working somewhere else now, in a different area. But you can still be the owner, right? I could, but honestly, now that the house is out of my hands, I think I'd rather just leave it to you. What? Hold on. How can you do that? You said before that you'd take the house back. Yeah, that's what I thought back then. But it seems like you haven't really learned your lesson, have you? Don't say that. Then what am I supposed to do? Am I just stuck with that house for the rest of my life? The more I try to escape, the more things keep happening that force me to go back. Please, I'll do anything. Anything you ask. Just help me. As long as you're in that house, you can't do anything bad. And you'll have to face the consequences of all the terrible things you've done. Honestly, it's the perfect place for you to reflect. And the more I think about it, I realize I have no obligation to help you, Alice. What? I mean, you cheated on my brother, didn't you? You treated Ryan like he was just an object, completely neglecting your responsibilities as a mother. You hurt my family, people I care about, and now, after everything, you're still trying to save only yourself? That's pathetic. Wait, please, just listen to me. But that's exactly why I got divorced. I paid alimony and I took responsibility. Isn't that enough? Haven't I suffered enough already? If you were really sorry, you wouldn't be making excuses. My brother didn't do anything wrong, but you ruined his family. And that's not all. He even moved back home and transferred jobs just to protect Ryan. Our parents are helping, but my brother's doing his best to raise Ryan on his own. And you caused all of this. Yet here you are, still thinking only about yourself, trying to rely on others. But it wasn't serious. I didn't plan to get divorced. I just wanted a little excitement, that's all. So you destroyed your family for a bit of fun? And now you expect forgiveness because it wasn't serious? Give me a break. The more I think about it, the more I realize how selfish you've been. That's why I think you deserve to be punished for it. Wait! Please don't abandon me. I swear I'll never betray anyone again. I'll live honestly, so please help me. It's too late. No matter how much you try to cover it up, I don't think that house will ever let you go. Because, you see, that house chooses who gets to live there. And I think you've been chosen. Maybe it's just the result of all the things you've done. Well, I hope you spend your time in that house reflecting on your actions. No! After Alice moved back into the house, it only took a month for her to become completely drained. The first incident was when she slipped and fell at the entrance. At first, it seemed like just an accident, but she had had the bad luck of landing face first, breaking her nose. Even then, Alice insisted, it's just a coincidence trying to act tough. But those coincidences kept happening. While cooking in the kitchen, the gas stove suddenly flared up, and her sleeve caught fire. She managed to put it out, but the burns were severe, leaving her skin badly scarred. I hate this house. I just want to sell it and get out, she screamed through tears, but no buyers could be found. A few weeks later, she fell ill with a high fever. At the hospital, tests revealed it was food poisoning, though the cause was unknown. This doesn't make sense. I didn't eat anything bad. That's what she kept mumbling, but by then, she was gaunt and unrecognizable. Mentally exhausted and terrified to the point she couldn't sleep, she was eventually admitted to a psychiatric ward. I see things that aren't there. There's someone talking in the house. I can't breathe when I'm asleep. She was the only one who could sense something in that empty house. Alice herself trembled, saying, I don't want to go back there. I can't. Eventually, she decided to let go of the house, and I became the owner once again. But strangely enough, I still don't feel anything unusual. No hauntings, no strange accidents. Maybe this house really does choose who can live in it. I'm not a psychic, and I don't believe in the supernatural. But maybe there are things in this world we just can't explain.
Hey, Anna. What in the hell is happening that you live in such a big house with a big yard? You're so ugly you belong in a pigsty.
Mother? I haven't heard from you in a while, and now you're bad-mouthing me again?
I'm not bad-mouthing you. I'm just telling you the truth. I left a letter in your mailbox. Did you read it?
I haven't read it yet. I'm on a business trip, so I won't be able to check it until tomorrow.
Oh, you work well enough to go on a business trip? I was wondering what kind of bottom-tier job you have.
I don't think there's such a thing as a bottom-tier job. I'm in sales.
Oh, well, whatever.
I mean, how did you know where I live now? I didn't even tell you where I lived. I was going to cut ties with you.
I didn't want anything to do with you ever again either. I don't even consider an ugly, slow-witted girl like you to be my daughter. But Rebecca insisted. I had no choice.
Rebecca insisted.
If you haven't read the letter, I'll tell you what it says. You get a divorce and get the hell out of that house. And give your husband and your gorgeous house to Rebecca.
Huh? What do you mean? It's absolutely ridiculous for me to give up my husband to my little sister. How could I do that?
Well, while Rebecca was hanging out with her friends, she saw you and a guy walking together, and the guy was exactly her type.
What?
She followed you to find out what was going on, and she said you guys went into the same house together.
She followed us?
Of course. She even checked with the neighbors and got information that you two were a married couple.
That's how you found out where I lived, huh?
You live in a house with a big yard, so your husband must be rich, right? Perhaps he's the president of some company? I wonder how an ugly woman like you managed to get such a great catch. I feel sorry for your husband that he is married to you. I've enclosed the divorce papers with the letter, so just leave him.
What? I don't get it. Why are you so obsessed with me? I thought you only needed Rebecca as your daughter.
That's right, you're ugly and I don't need you. You ran away from home 10 years ago and never came back. Even though it was a coincidence, Rebecca had finally found you. I had no idea you were married. And with a man of Rebecca's type, and before Rebecca is married. This is just a dig at the beautiful and cute Rebecca, isn't it? Just because you can't beat your sister with your ugly face, I can't believe you take a dig at her like this. It's scary how unattractive ugly people can be.
I don't know what type of men Rebecca likes. You say you don't want me, so leave me alone. I'm not going to get involved with such a terrible family again.
Anyway, Rebecca likes your husband. If you feel bad that you got married before the beautiful Rebecca, divorce him quickly and give him to Rebecca. Rebecca says she'll forgive you if you give your husband and the house to her within a month. You, the ugly big sister, should give them to your pretty little sister.
You're so rude.
Huh?
I'm not giving my husband to Rebecca. He's not a thing. Tell Rebecca to give up my husband and find someone else.
Anna, don't be selfish.
Selfish? I'm selfish.
You're being selfish no matter how you look at it. It's the role of an ugly big sister to fulfill her pretty little sister's wishes. I always thought you were never meant to be born and that you were an obstacle. But maybe this is what you were born for? Stop messing around and do your job. Your husband would rather have a pretty girl than an ugly one.
You're not making any sense. I just sent my husband a screenshot of your texts.
Oh, really? He's saying that he's dumping the ugly wife to be with Rebecca, isn't he?
He says he doesn't want to.
What? Well, he can only say that for now. If he meets Rebecca in person, I'm sure he'll fall in love with her at first sight. I'll set him up on a date with Rebecca, so tell him to give me his contact information.
He says he doesn't want to do that either.
What?
You know what? He knows that I've lived my whole life being abused by my mother and my sister. You guys have been hurting me since I was a little girl, calling me ugly and slowpoke. He hates you even more than I do.
Huh? It's only natural that my love and affection go out to my sweet Rebecca. First of all, the reason you get hurt when people call you ugly and slowpoke is because you really are ugly and slowpoke, aren't you? If you're as perfect and beautiful as Rebecca is, any kind of slander you receive will be nothing more than a form of jealousy. If you're shocked, that means you're ugly and slowpoke. What's wrong with calling ugly people ugly? I'm just telling the truth. Don't play the victim with me.
Yeah, you're right. You guys have been saying that for a long time. You've been undermining me ever since my beloved father died. You've been spending the inheritance my father left me and neither you nor Rebecca are working at all. Now you're going to rip off my husband, aren't you? Did my father's inheritance already run out? It's a shame that you have to rely on me, the ugly and slowpoke person, to get money. But, well, my husband doesn't like Rebecca. So I hope you won't get involved anymore.
Oh dear, I'm not going to get anywhere talking to you. I have no choice but to come over tomorrow with Rebecca.
What? You're coming?
I'm going to ask your husband to take a shine to Rebecca. Rebecca is so cute. I bet he'll fall in love with her at first sight. He's been looking at your ugly face for so long, his eyes might be getting rotten. But I'm sure Rebecca's beauty will heal them.
Your words don't make sense. Well, my husband and I are both at work, so we won't be here.
You just need to take some time off.
Don't make it sound so easy. It's a big mistake to think that everything will go your way.
Your husband is the president of the company, so he can be flexible with his time off. Anyway, you should definitely be home tomorrow. Also, it would be better to proceed with the divorce right away. If you're not home, why don't you have your husband open the letter and write the divorce papers first?
Don't just push things from one side. Besides, my husband is not the president.
Quit being selfish. I'll see you tomorrow.
That's enough.
Hey, Anna. What are you waiting for? Come pick us up. We're at your house and you haven't come out for ages. Don't tell me you're not home. Rebecca's looking forward to seeing her new husband.
Wow, you're really here. I told you I'm working.
I told you to be home. Don't you feel bad for Rebecca?
Not at all.
What?
We've never been getting along to begin with, so why would I feel sorry for her? I think we're as good as cut off from each other. I don't want to see you, and I don't want you to get involved in my life. I mean, can't you see that I'm usually not around when you barge in on a weekday afternoon like this? Well, I guess unemployed people like you and Rebecca don't understand. You completely lack understanding of others' inconvenience, don't you? I'm sure you're parking the car sideways in front of our house now, blocking the way, aren't you? Can you please leave now?
What a rude daughter.
I refuse to be your daughter. Oh, I'll take this as a good opportunity. I'll start calling you by your name, Madeline.
Fine. Well, I'll let you off the hook for today. But you're sorely mistaken if you think things will go your way.
Hey, sis. Stop being so mean to me just because you can't beat me with your ugly face. Why aren't you giving your husband to me? Rebecca, did you come with your mother? You're still at the front of our house, aren't you? Yes, I am. Why did an ugly woman like you get married before me? And why are you living in such a beautiful house with a big yard? And with such a handsome president who's rolling in dough? That house is mine. Hey, watch your mouth. Don't talk about my husband like that. Well, whatever. He's my husband now. Think about it. Instead of being married to an ugly woman like you, since I'm a pretty woman, your husband will be happier if he marries me, don't you think? If you really love your husband, why don't you think about his happiness and step aside? What are you saying? I don't understand. I guess you don't get it, you ugly asshole sister. Ugly assholes should act like one, you know. I came all the way here to marry your husband. Not only are you not divorced, you're not even home. Don't you dare treat me like an asshole. Rebecca, you've always wanted what's mine, and you always took things away from me. You've never given me anything back. So what? You, the ugly big sister, should be giving your pretty little sister whatever she wants. What's yours is mine. That's the rule in the house. I've already moved out of my parents' house, so I won't follow that rule. I don't care what you say, I'm not giving you my husband. Oh, right. Then I'll make sure you know your place. I'll make you regret your overbearing ways. Prepare yourself. Madeline, what the hell has happened to my front door and the yard? It was you and Rebecca, wasn't it?
What are you talking about?
The front door has been painted that reads, "Give me back my husband," and The wife of this house is a predatory woman? And the flower beds in the garden have been raised.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea whatsoever. Don't tell me you're trying to pin this on me and Rebecca by making up your own story. Oh well, the envy of the ugly person goes this far, huh? It's disgusting.
It's no use playing dumb. We have security cameras installed in our house.
Camera?
Not only at the entrance, but also in the yard. I caught Madeline and Rebecca having fun and getting into trouble. Well, it's an ugly sight that makes you want to cover your eyes. It's enough as evidence, isn't it?
Oh, well, if that's the case, well, fine. Well, now you know, don't you? This is what happens when you make me and Rebecca angry. If you understand, then get off your ass and give your handsome husband to your sister.
Are you still saying that?
Of course. If you don't get a divorce, you'll get hurt. Maybe someone will attack you on the street at night.
That's a blackmail charge, says my husband.
Huh?
The front door and the flower beds are property damage charges.
Huh? I don't like it. You're starting to sound like a cop.
Yeah, my husband is a police officer. Is that okay with you?
What?
Nah, how can you be okay, right?
A police officer? Wait a minute. Your husband is not the president?
I never said anything like that.
I was deceived. You're the one guilty of fraud.
Can you please stop playing the victim? You're the one who made the mistake of thinking he's the president.
I thought you were rich because you live in such a big house. And it's in an upscale residential area. How can a police officer live in such a big house?
You've been rambling on about how our house is so big, but it's actually not that special to me. My husband's colleague's house and my junior colleague's house are similar. The house where we lived with my father was like this too, remember? Oh, maybe because you're living in a shabby house now, my house, which is just a common average house, looks like a big house to you.
Shut up.
Hit the nail on the head, didn't I? You've used up my father's inheritance, haven't you? You moved to a shabby place and are living in poverty, right? So, you went snooping around and you found our house. You found out that I was married, so you tried to steal my husband and have him marry Rebecca to get money, huh? You're such a dirty person.
Just hurry up and divorce your husband. I don't care if he's not the president at this point. It's so sad that he's married to an ugly woman like you. Let him marry my sweet Rebecca ASAP.
I think it's more sad if my husband is going to marry a criminal, don't you think?
What? A criminal?
As I said before, we have proof from security cameras. I also took screenshots of the texts we're exchanging right now. My husband has already contacted the authorities, and they are going to move on it.
Move on it?
To arrest you, I suppose.
What?
Damn you, ugly! You sent the police to our house? I opened the front door thinking it was a delivery service. Why are you texting me? Why don't you get caught already? I'm hiding in my room. Mom got caught. I see. I guess Madeline didn't have time to tell you what she and I discussed earlier. What is it? My husband, whom you fell in love with at first sight, is a police officer. What? He's not the president? You thought so too? Because Mom said he was the president. I was fooled. And it's definitely Mom's fault that the police came, right? The police came because you and your mother did something wrong. I don't understand. I didn't do anything wrong. You and your mother spray-painted graffiti on my front door and vandalized my flower beds. That's considered property damage. Huh? I see. You committed a crime without realizing it. I'm sure your mother took you for a ride. I honestly didn't think you were this stupid. What? A crime? Wait, am I going to be arrested? Am I going to be put in jail and sentenced to death? I don't know how serious the penalty is, but a crime is a crime. You shouldn't hide. You should get out of there. Do you want the penalty to be more serious? Well... You're an adult. You should take responsibility for your actions. Ignorance is not an excuse. Now, if you'll excuse me. After that, Madeline and Rebecca were taken away by the police. They were arrested on suspicion of damage to property. As I thought, they had spent all my father's inheritance, and they had the intention of having my husband marry Rebecca and turning him into an ATM. But this plan was thwarted, so after Madeline and Rebecca were released, they had to live in poverty. Madeline, who had been a housewife for many years, and Rebecca, who had never even had a part-time job, had to go out into the world and work with sweat equity. It seems that it's tough for them to become full-time employees because of their criminal record. Plus, the two have a personality disorder that made it difficult for them to do a decent part-time job, and they're constantly being fired. As a result, they're forced to live in extreme poverty. I, on the other hand, moved to another place with my husband, and I'm living peacefully. Last week we found out that I'm pregnant, and I will be going on maternity leave soon. I will make sure that our children will be well educated so that they will not become a crazy person like Madeline and Rebecca.
Hey Sophia, where am I now? Take a guess.
Hi Ruth, where are you? Mike is not here yet for the wedding. Do you know something?
I see, that's what I thought.
What? I don't have time for your quiz.
I guess you don't have an answer, so I'll tell you.
What?
The answer is, I'm at a hotel with Mike.
A hotel? The hotel we have our wedding?
No, of course not. We are at a different hotel together.
What?
Mike and I are in love. He doesn't want to go to his wedding today. He regrets you guys turned in all the paperwork already. He wants to mail the divorce papers later.
What are you talking about? You can't joke like that on the wedding day.
I'm sorry, but it's not a joke. Let's face it, right? We spent all night together and are still in the middle of a fascinating time. We are turning off our phones. Don't interrupt us.
Ruth, what are you thinking? Mike is my husband. Why are you with your sister's husband? Ruth.
Hi, Sophia. It's been a year. How are you? After a year, you've healed from your broken heart, right?
Huh? Ruth, you and Mike suddenly disappeared. What's with that high-spirited text?
Oh, about Mike. We've decided to end our relationship.
Huh?
I'm sorry I stole Mike a year ago, and I'm sorry we had to break up so soon.
You broke up with Mike?
Yeah, he saw me bringing a new boyfriend into the house.
What's that? After ruining your sister's wedding? A new boyfriend?
I can't help it. I'm a very popular girl.
That's not the point.
I'll be there with my baby tomorrow, so clean my old room, please.
What baby?
I got pregnant with Mike's baby right after that. We were about to get married when he found out about my affair. I was kicked out of the apartment.
What are you?
I'm staying at a friend's tonight, and I'll be there tomorrow afternoon. Oh yeah, I'm busy with my new boyfriend. You can take care of my baby from now on.
What are you talking about?
You still have feelings for Mike, don't you? My son is Mike's son. I'm sure you'll be happy to raise him. If you want, you can adopt my son.
Don't be selfish. I don't understand you. I'll pretend I didn't hear that, so don't come back.
What? Why?
Because there's no point in you coming back.
Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm coming home anyway.
If you're talking about Mom and Dad's house, we've moved.
What? I see what you're doing. You are lying because you don't want me to come home. Well then, clean my old room. I'm back. What's with this house? It looks like it's just been remodeled. The exterior walls have been beautifully repainted, though most of it is the same as before. Nice. Is this why you didn't want me to come back? You wanted this house all to yourself, huh? I'm sorry, but I'm here. I can get in from the back door. Well, I'm here now. Hello? Is no one here? Oh well, I'll just eat some food and wait for you guys. It's really tiring to move around with a baby. I can finally settle down. Hey Sophia, what's going on here?
What?
There's a stranger living in Mom and Dad's house. I got kicked out by a stranger. Hurry up and come home, or I'll have to call the police.
Wait a minute. Are you in Ashford?
Of course, I'm in Ashford. I remember where my family lives.
You know what? I told you we've moved.
What?
After you and Mike disappeared, we moved out of there.
Seriously?
Why would I need to lie?
Why did you move out without telling me?
Because you made us move out. They didn't want to tell you.
Huh? You mean I'm the cause? Why don't they want to tell me?
I invited my relatives, classmates, and people from my work to that wedding a year ago. Now, the whole town knew what had happened to Mike and me. I'm the poor bride who lost her husband to her sister on her wedding day. They didn't know what to say. Some even said I'm the reason Mike ran away with you. They thought it was my fault. We couldn't live there anymore. That's why we moved. I even changed jobs.
You could have moved by yourself. Why all of you?
We thought you might come back.
Huh?
We should not spoil you now. That's what we thought. Even if we didn't, we'd still have to worry about what the neighbors would think. Don't you think it's natural to want to move to a new place for a fresh start?
Oh no!
What?
A police car is here.
Well, it's no wonder they called the police.
Ugh, I had to pay for the food I ate. I only have $10 now. Help me.
They let you go?
The lady next door told them that I was a former resident here. I only got a warning.
Okay.
It's not okay. Give me your new address.
You said something about a new guy. Why don't you just move in with him?
Huh? Oh, I see. Sophia, he had another girl. I went to his place and this girl was living with him. She accused me of stalking and kicked me out.
Oh my, that's too bad.
What?
It's like everything you have done is coming back at you.
Huh?
But you're moving around with your baby right now, aren't you?
That's right. I can't take it anymore. Do something about it.
Where are you?
Near the station.
Okay, wait there.
What?
Do you see a hotel right next to the station?
The brown building with a coffee shop on the first floor?
Yes. I got a room for you, and I paid for it.
Really?
But I can't do this anymore. Please figure out what to do.
Okay.
Checkout time tomorrow is 10 a.m., so be in front of the hotel at that time.
Okay, I'll be waiting for you. You're the best sister. I'll see you tomorrow. Sophia, what's going on? Why is Uncle Jim here?
Oh, is it 10 o'clock already?
What's that? I thought you were going to pick me up.
I never said anything about that.
Huh?
We had a family meeting about you while you were wandering around. If you'd said even one, "I'm sorry," we'd at least rent you an apartment for you and your baby. But it never came out.
Oh.
So, you're in Uncle Jim's custody from today.
Oh no! Why?
You don't seem to have it in your head at all. The cost of the cancelled wedding? We decided you and Mike should split the cost 50-50.
But if it was cancelled, we don't have to pay for it, do we?
Of course we do. The preparations for the day were almost finished. All the expenses for the wedding had already been spent. We can't just ditch it.
Well,
the same goes for the honeymoon that was cancelled. I couldn't find you guys at the time, so I paid for it. Plus, there's my compensation.
Are you taking compensation from your sister?
Of course.
Then Mike should pay for it too.
Yes, he already paid for it.
What?
I got a call from him recently. He transferred the amount to my account. I don't know where he went after that.
Oh no!
You are going to work for Uncle Jim, and you have to pay me $50,000.
$50,000?
I know raising a child by yourself is difficult, but you'll have to work hard.
No! No!
I don't even know what just happened. I turned off my phone thinking about her future. My uncle owns an apartment. Ruth and her baby will be living there for now. She got a job at a restaurant, washing dishes, cleaning, etc. She takes her child to a nearby daycare center and works as much as her time allows. She sees a lot of customers in nice clothes at the restaurant. She is depressed by the difference between herself and those in the same age group. I hope she'll be fine one day.
Hi, Lisa. It's a short workday today, isn't it? Huh? Today is Thursday, right? The short workday at my company is Wednesday. I wasn't talking about your company's policy. It's a day for you to come home quickly and do your job as a wife. That's why I'm telling you to come home without working overtime. I've never heard that before. I've just decided. If you're not working late, you can leave early. What is that? You're thinking like, if you don't have bread, just eat cake. Anyway, come home early. Before you come home, go to the supermarket and get some groceries for dinner. When you get home, you prepare my dinner, clean the bathroom, clean the toilet, and mop the floor. You can't just abandon your duties as a wife because of your job. That's unacceptable. That's impossible. Huh? I have to go to a distant client tomorrow, so I'm not going home today. I'm leaving on the train. What? Do you think you can get away with such nonsense? It's my job. It can't be helped. I've already told my husband Frank. Besides, even though we live together, it's a two-family house. Your side of the family should do the housework.
I'm really dumbfounded. What's your job? You're a woman. You don't have much of a job anyway, but you have the nerve to go on a business trip? Normally, when a woman becomes a wife, she should quit her job and take care of her family, right? And you've been married for 20 years, and you still don't want to be part of the family.
Are you talking about that again? As I said before, I am in a position of some responsibility in my company. I can't just casually leave early or resign. You haven't believed me for a long time that I'm a manager.
Of course I don't. It's insane for a married woman to be in a managerial position, and an incompetent person like you can't possibly be in a managerial position.
I see.
That's why I'm telling you to quit your job. It's not like you're making much money anyway, and the business will run smoothly even if you're not there. Besides, what's more important than anything else? I think the reason I don't have grandchildren is because you're working. You're in your 40s. You're on the verge of not being able to have a baby, so you need to get on with it. That's why I want you to stop working.
If I stop working, I won't be able to make a decent living. Besides, I've decided not to have kids. I have my hands full with my life right now, and I don't see any way I can adequately raise a child.
What are you saying? You still insist that you can't live on Frank's earnings alone?
We've been having the same conversation over and over again.
There's no way that's true. Oh my God, I really wonder why a woman like you came to me as a daughter-in-law.
As for me, I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around the fact that you don't believe me even when I show you my paycheck stubs.
Huh?
My lunch break is over, so I'm going now.
Hey Lisa, you said some terrible things to my mom.
Terrible things?
She said you took offense at her suggestions and lashed out at her. She's your mother too, even if she's your mother-in-law. Take better care of her. Respect her more.
Oh my God. I guess that's what they say.
Huh?
I'm being told that I'm totally in the wrong and that my mother-in-law can talk to me however she likes. I don't think your mother was right. That's why I argued my point of view. I didn't want to give in just because I was dealing with my mother-in-law.
Huh? It's not my mom's fault. You were embarrassed because my mom pointed it out, weren't you? That's why you took offense, right? If you honestly admit your guilt and sincerely apologize, I'll forgive you now. So apologize quickly.
Yes, you're right. It's enough. I've put up with you for the past 20 years, haven't I?
Huh? What are you talking about?
About my side of things. I'm at a hotel on a business trip, reconfirming the documents I need tomorrow. I guess that's it then.
Hey! I'm not done talking with you. Lisa, I heard you're on a business trip again today.
Yes, I am.
I heard you're coming back in 3 days.
Yes, that's right.
Is there any possibility of a change of schedule?
I can't say for sure. It depends on the situation at the destination. Is there a problem?
Nothing, just checking.
Okay.
Okay then.
Frank, what does this mean?
Oh?
I just came back from a business trip. All the furniture and dishes in the house are gone, leaving only my things. And there's divorce papers on the floor of the living room. What is this?
As you can see, I'm divorcing you. I talked it over with Mom, and we decided to start living separately, so we moved out.
Did you do that on purpose? You know today is our 20th wedding anniversary, right?
Yes, I do. Well, just because divorcing on your wedding anniversary is sad for you.
That's not really an explanation. So you're saying that your mother agrees with the separation to divorce process?
That's what I meant.
That's right, I get it. But I'll make sure you fulfill any necessary responsibilities that come with the divorce.
Responsibilities? Oh, you mean the divorce papers? I don't know what you're in such a hurry for, but the divorce papers are filled out by me. All you have to do is fill them out, send them in, and that's it. I'm fulfilling my last responsibility as your husband, filling out the divorce papers. Before you get on your high horse and start pointing fingers, you might want to check it out.
Oh, by the way, let me ask you something.
What?
How are you going to pay for your living expenses from now on?
Huh?
Your mother doesn't work. You're going to have to support her with your earnings. What do you think about that?
Of course I'm thinking about it. My mother and I have my father's inheritance, so it doesn't matter if you're not here.
I see. Okay, I get it. Are you sure you want to file for divorce?
Yes, I'm sure. Just fill them out as soon as possible.
I'll think about it.
Lisa, as expected, you're home already, right? Honey, I'm done with you. You and Frank will be divorced.
Oh, this time I have to deal with my mother-in-law.
This time?
Frank sent me a text a while ago about the divorce and moving out.
Oh, I didn't know. Then there's only one thing I can say. In order for me to have a grandchild as soon as possible, I think the best thing I can do is for you to get out of my life and get Frank a new wife.
A new wife?
Frank told you that, didn't he? Holly is pregnant with Frank's child, and she wants to be married before the baby is born.
Holly? Who's that?
Oh, you don't know? Holly is a pretty and thoughtful woman who will turn 26 this year. I found her for Frank because you never had a baby.
Huh?
Holly is very different from an old wife like you. It's better to have a young woman to give birth to a child, isn't it?
Old? Frank is older than me. You're much older than me.
Shut up. Why do you lack respect for your mother-in-law? I'm so glad I didn't let you have a child. It would have been terrible if they grew up to be rude like their mother.
Huh, I see. I'd like to ask you one thing.
What?
What are you going to do about your living expenses from now on?
What?
If you let Frank divorce me, it means you can no longer rely on my earnings. I don't know if Holly, whose name you just mentioned, is working.
I made her leave because she got pregnant so that she could start a family.
I see. So the 3 of you will be living on Frank's earnings, and in a few months, the 4 of you will be living on his earnings alone.
Yes, that's right.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Of course we will be fine. After all, Frank's monthly income is double yours. We'll be able to live without any problems at all.
What? Frank doesn't make that much money.
What are you talking about? The pay stub you showed me before, your take-home pay was about $3,000, right? Frank's salary is double that, so he earns $6,000 a month.
That's the opposite.
Opposite?
I make twice as much as Frank.
What?
Let me put it in a simple way. It is correct that my take-home pay is $3,000 per month. Frank earns about half of that. That means $1,500 a month.
Huh?
Even though you lived in the guest room, you lived under the same roof and you didn't notice? Your son has moved from job to job. In the 20 years since he married me, he has quit and changed jobs 11 times.
11 times?
The longest one lasted a little over 3 years. The shortest one he quit after just 1 day. How can his salary go up like this?
Why does he quit his job so quickly?
Maybe it's because he's spoiled.
What do you mean?
Almost all the reasons for quitting, it seems, are human relations. When I asked him about the details, he told me that he always quits because he gets into a fight with another employee. In the worst cases, they even grabbed each other and fought. I even paid compensation to the other party.
I don't understand. But it's not my son's fault. He must have been bullied or mistreated at work. Then he has every right to be angry.
I don't know what's really going on here. It's hard to imagine that he's been bullied at every one of the 10 companies he's left. Of course, there are times when people get into trouble when they work. But to resign after a fight on your first day at work is just too strange. I think it's more reasonable to think that Frank had a problem, and that he was the one that started the fight.
What if it's true? Why didn't you tell me earlier?
Frank said he would tell you himself.
I didn't hear about it.
Frank probably didn't tell you. Anyway, because of these circumstances, he depended on my salary to live. So having a child was just a dream. When I was a newlywed, I wanted to have children too. Even though I didn't have the money when I was young, I kept thinking, when I get older and can afford it. I kept thinking about it, and before I knew it, 20 years had passed. Because Frank's salary did not increase, we had to give up on having children. Even if it weren't for that, I would have had to give up on having a child because my husband quit his job every time he had a fight or a disagreement. I can't think of raising a child because it's too unstable and random. And if something goes wrong and someone gets hurt and there is an incident, I would feel sorry for my child.
Wait a minute. If that's true, why would Frank divorce you, the breadwinner? That's too stupid of him, no matter how much Holly is in his life.
According to the text from Frank just now, he said he'll be fine because of the inheritance left by his father.
Huh? Inheritance? There's no such thing and there never has been.
I'm sure that's true. Your husband liked to spend his money. Anyway, why don't you talk about it with Frank face to face? It seems that you two overestimated each other's importance and depended on each other. You both seem to have left out important details.
Hey, Lisa. I'll give you one last chance.
What? Did you have a discussion with your mother?
Yes, I did. I'll tell you how it went.
No, I don't want to know.
I'll tell you the only way you don't have to get a divorce from me. If you want to continue our relationship, you give me money every month. You're gonna give me and my mother everything you make. Do you understand?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You're an idiot.
Huh?
I'll explain it to you in detail. From now on, Mom and I will be in charge of the household finances. I'll give you $50 as a monthly allowance, and you'll make do with that. If you agree to these terms, we won't get divorced, and I'll tell you where to move.
Huh, I see.
If you want to be a family with me in the future, you're going to have to put up with me treating you like an ATM.
I can't because I'm going to live in England.
Huh? England?
A while ago, I was troubled by the fact that the company told me, or rather strongly implied, that I'd be transferred overseas. But you and your mother said you wanted a divorce and moved out. Thanks to that, I've made up my mind.
Huh?
So, I'm getting divorced, so I accepted the offer of an overseas assignment. I said yes today.
What?
If you are single, would you be willing to take a permanent assignment and be prepared to live there permanently? I was asked, and I said yes. I wonder if I'll come to the US only for short visits.
Have you already filed for divorce?
Yeah, I have already divorced. I stopped by the city office this morning before work and handed in the paperwork. You told me to file as soon as possible, so I did.
No way. I found out I'm not going to get my father's inheritance, which I was counting on. How are my mom and I going to make a living now?
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm going to sue you for your infidelity.
Sue? What? Why? I've never been unfaithful.
Holly, right? Your mother told me everything.
What?
Even if she hadn't, I already was suspicious. That's why I had already been gathering evidence against you. It seems you decided to have this young Holly have the baby because I wouldn't have it. Have you ever thought about why I don't want to have children? Because your low salary and low sense of responsibility are not enough to raise a child properly. It seems that your mother has encouraged you to have a baby. You're going to have a hard time from now on.
Damn.
I've asked my lawyer to take care of everything else. I'm a stranger to you now.
Oh, Lisa, wait a minute. Hey, Lisa, we got mail from your lawyer. How did you know where we moved to?
That house is an empty house managed by your late husband's sister, right?
What?
She said, your husband and mother-in-law are living there without permission, and she complained to me.
Why would she?
I told her what had happened, and she agreed to cooperate with me until the matter was settled.
What matter?
I'm talking about the mail you received. Let me put it simply. I'm going to sue for adultery, so pay it at once. That's what it says.
Alimony?
My husband cheated on me. I have the right to demand it. And by the way, Holly has already paid it.
What?
It seems that Frank used the promise of his father's inheritance, which never existed, to get into a relationship with her. She said she would leave him if he didn't have money, and she went back to the countryside. By the way, she is planning to claim child support for the child. I'm sure you'll be getting a bill from Holly in the near future.
My grandchild? That child is to be my grandchild, and I am to raise them. I won't allow her to go back to the countryside.
That's between you and Holly. Actually, you'll have to talk to your lawyer. I can't help you if you talk to me. In any case, I'm sure you'll have to pay for the child out of Frank's low salary. Why don't you just give up and find a part-time job as soon as possible?
Oh no. Lisa, you can get back together with Frank.
I don't want to. I'm going to England.
England?
I'm sure you talked to Frank, but is there a lack of information exchange again?
If you say so.
It's too much trouble to say it all again. Ask your son.
Lisa?
Goodbye. As expected, Holly also sent a letter from her lawyer saying she wanted child support and custody of the baby. Frank tricked me into getting pregnant. I didn't know he was married. I am a victim. She successfully obtained the amount of money she requested. My ex-husband and mother-in-law had to pay a huge amount of money, including the portion I had claimed. They had to borrow money and are living in poverty in a shabby apartment. I saw them through to that point, and then I moved to England. I was in my 40s, so I thought it would be tough to remarry, and I was working hard at my job. I have become friends with a local man of the same age, and may possibly remarry.
Hey, Aiden? Are you still asleep?
What is it this early?
Good morning, Aiden. Did you just wake up?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know what time it is?
Huh? What time? No way, it's almost 9.
Unbelievable. You know today's a weekday, right? It's a problem when you oversleep like this all the time.
My bad. I set an alarm, but I ended up playing games late last night. So I stopped the alarm and fell back asleep.
Come on, get it together. I told you I'm leaving for a business trip today, right?
Oh, right. You mentioned something like that. So, did you already arrive at your destination?
I just got here. Hey, did you prepare breakfast for Adam?
Huh? Adam? Does he have class today?
Jesus, we talked about this last night, remember? Adam has a class starting first thing in the morning, so I asked you to make him breakfast. Did you forget?
Yeah, totally slipped my mind. But, you know, Adam's a college student now, right? He can handle it himself. He probably just made something quick and left anyway. Do I really need to go out of my way to make him breakfast?
Yeah, that's true, but Adam has a lot of college assignments and he's super busy. He's also working a part-time job. You're not working at all, so the least you can do is make him meals.
All right. I'll make sure to cook from tomorrow.
And don't forget about cleaning and laundry, okay? I don't want to come back from my business trip and find the house looking like a dump.
Yeah, I got it.
Do you really get it?
You're being annoying. You don't have to keep saying it over and over.
I don't want to say this stuff either, you know. But since you quit your job on your own 4 months ago, things have been really tough. It's been hard to cover living expenses. And then last month, my dad passed away too. We talked about how we all need to pull together right now, didn't we?
I get it. It's not like I'm saying I won't do anything, right?
Then make sure you actually do what I asked. Adam doesn't have anyone else since Dad passed away. So right now, I'm the only family he has. I promised Dad I'd take care of him until he finds a job.
Yeah, I got it. I mean, Adam's your brother, but he's kind of like my brother too. I'll make sure to take care of him until you get back from your trip.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
Still, we were seriously lucky, weren't we?
Lucky with what?
This house. I mean, who would have thought your dad would leave this whole house to you? He was seriously generous.
Don't call it lucky. We always talked about living together in the future, remember? That's why Dad was so eager to build this house. At first, he was so excited about the idea of living with us and his future grandkids. He was really looking forward to it.
Yeah, your dad was really particular about the design of the house, wasn't he?
Yeah, he made the kitchen bigger so it'd be easier for me to use. And he listened to my wish to make the living room brighter by adding big windows. He even made sure both us and Adam had our own spacious rooms.
That's right. Your dad was always so happy when he talked about this house.
But right after that, they found out he had cancer.
It must have been so hard for him. Just when the house was finally finished, he had to go into the hospital.
You know, at the beginning, Dad was really optimistic, claiming he'd conquer the illness and be back home in no time. But after the treatment started, he just got weaker and weaker. He was always so full of life, but he kept losing weight. In the end, he couldn't do anything from his hospital bed. I kept regretting that we didn't spend more time together. And Adam has just gotten accepted to college, and we'd all just celebrated. I never imagined that he'd be gone just a month later.
All right. Let's stop talking about that. No point in dwelling on it now. Everyone eventually goes through it anyway.
Yeah, I guess. But when Adam and I were still little, Mom and Dad got divorced. He raised us all by himself after that. I know he must have had a really hard time. He'd leave for work early in the morning and come home late at night. But he always made sure to take care of us. He used to do my hair every morning. He wasn't as good as Mom, but I remember how hard he tried. Even when he was exhausted from work, he always made time for us. When we'd say, "Dad, let's play," he'd take us out even though he was tired. I ended up relying on him for everything until I was an adult. I still feel like I should have done more to repay him. It's something I still carry with me.
Don't worry about it. As long as you and I keep living happily together, that'll be the best way to honor your dad.
Yeah, you're right. But for that to happen, Aiden, I really need you to find a job soon. We can't keep going like this forever, you know?
I get it. But hey, I've got my own thoughts about it, okay? My last job was such a nightmare. So I really want to work somewhere normal this time.
I understand. I know how hard things were for you when you were working.
That company really was awful. I'd head to work around 6 a.m. and wouldn't roll back home until after 11 p.m. every night. Even then, the work still wasn't done, and my boss would always yell at me saying, "Why can't you finish such a simple task?" I could barely take any days off either. Working weekends was the norm, and even if I managed to get a day off, I never knew when my boss would call me in, so I could never really relax. If I'd stayed there, it definitely would have destroyed my health, and mentally, I was already in a bad place. So when I think about the possibility of the next job being the same kind of toxic workplace, I'm just hesitant to make the jump. I guess I'm being extra cautious.
I get that, but what if we have kids in the future? You won't be able to just say stuff like that.
Well, we'll figure it out. We've still got the money your dad left us after all.
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you seriously counting on my dad's inheritance?
No. Don't say it like that.
Don't joke around. The money Dad left is for Adam's 4 years of college tuition, and I'm saving the rest for when Adam gets married. We're not touching it.
Wait, really? I was kind of excited thinking we got a big chunk of money to use. So there's none for me?
Of course not. Why would you think that money was yours to spend in the first place? I'm honestly shocked.
I'm sure your dad would feel sorry for me being unemployed and say it's fine to use just a little of it.
There's no way he'd say that. Even if Dad did think that, I wouldn't let you touch it.
Man, you're stingy. You're so obsessed with money. That's your problem.
Excuse me? Who's the one obsessed with money here? I'm saying I want to save it for Adam. It's not like I'm keeping it for myself. Do you get that?
Yeah, I get it. I won't touch it, okay?
Exactly. If you were that worried about money, then find a job. It's been 4 months since you quit. You haven't even picked up a part-time job, and you've been dipping into our joint savings without permission. Doesn't that bother you at all?
Wait, what? You knew I was using the joint savings?
You really thought I wouldn't catch that, huh?
I figured you were too busy with work to check the account.
Well, I can see all the statements online now.
Seriously?
I let it slide because I figured you might need some, but you went overboard last month. If you keep using it, you'll have to pay me back once you're working again, got it?
Why? It's our joint savings, isn't it? Half of that money should be mine.
It's called joint savings, but almost 100% of it is my money. You kept making excuses, saying your salary was too low or you had work drinks, so you never saved anything. I'm pretty sure you're aware of that, aren't you?
All right. I get it. Anyway, shouldn't you be heading to work? I'm busy too, you know. I've got stuff around the house to take care of.
Gosh, fine. Make sure you take care of the house and Adam for now, okay?
Yeah. All right then.
Aiden? I can't believe this. Hey, Aiden. You're at home, right? Answer the phone. Aiden, come on, respond.
Oh, sorry. I got caught up watching TV and didn't notice the calls. How was your business trip?
You were still just lounging around at home. I see.
No, I'm just taking a break. A break in between chores. So, what's up?
It's not what's up. What on earth were you thinking?
What's the big deal? Why are you so worked up? Did something happen at work?
Don't play dumb. I just talked to Adam on WhatsApp. He told me you suddenly invited your parents over this morning and started living with them. I never agreed to that, and you didn't even ask me.
Oh, that's what this is about. I told my mom and dad about the house, and they were all excited about living in a single-family home. Since we had the extra rooms, I figured it'd be perfect, so I invited them to stay.
What were you thinking? Why did you decide this without even talking to me? And I heard you've been making Adam cook and do laundry for them. Is that true?
So, Adam told you, huh? I told him to keep quiet about that.
I can't believe this. Adam is busy with college and his part-time job. Why does he have to work for your family's sake?
Isn't it obvious? Adam is my brother-in-law, so of course, he should help me and my parents out.
Enough! What do you even think Adam is? He's not living there to serve you and your parents. You need to have your parents leave right now. Otherwise, Adam won't even be able to relax in his own home.
Yeah, sorry. That's not happening. My parents really like the house now. They've already moved in and are completely settled. They even brought their stuff over from their old apartment. We've decided to live together.
What are you thinking? Why would you just make such a huge decision based on your own convenience? At the very least, you should have talked to Adam, or better yet, told me first. I'm asking why you and your parents decided this without consulting anyone else.
Well, it'd be lonely with just me and Adam in this big house, right? You're not coming back for a while anyway. And weren't we already thinking about living with your dad? It's the same thing, just with my parents instead. It makes the house more lively, and we're using up the extra rooms. I honestly don't see a downside.
That's how you feel. But what about me and Adam? This is the house my dad left for us. So why do Adam and I have to feel uncomfortable in our own home?
Uncomfortable? That's a bit dramatic, don't you think? Sure, I get that suddenly living together might feel strange at first, but you'll get used to it eventually.
That's not the point. Do you even realize that your parents are making Adam do all the work around the house? I've already told you how much I was mistreated when I stayed at your parents' place, right? That's why I kept saying I didn't want to live with them.
It'll be fine. My parents wouldn't treat anyone badly if we're living together.
Stop having this baseless confidence. Why does Adam have to go out of his way to cater to your family? He has college to focus on, but he's being forced to cook meals, run errands after classes, and it's really bothering him. Even when he says he's busy with schoolwork, they tell him, "You're young, so you can handle both studying and cooking," which is ridiculous. And when he's up late writing reports, they barge into his room and ask him to make them a midnight snack because they're hungry.
Oh, well, Adam's really good at cooking, so I guess my parents just can't help but ask him for favors.
This isn't something to laugh about. Adam's had to carry heavy grocery bags home after classes, and he's on the verge of snapping. Please, I'm begging you, ask your parents to leave.
Even if you say that, my parents are already planning to stay for good. Adam will get used to it eventually, so what's the harm in keeping things as they are? We're family after all.
Fine. If that's how it is, then whatever. I've still got work to finish.
All right. Good luck with your work. Ella, where are you and what are you doing? I thought you were supposed to come back from your trip last night. Did your flight get canceled or something? Also, Adam left yesterday and hasn't come back either. Do you know anything about that? Hey, Ella. Me, Dad, and Mom are starving over here.
What's going on?
Ah, finally got a reply. Hey, when are you coming home? We're out of money and I'm starving. So, can you hurry up and come back? Honestly, the cleaning hasn't really been done either. The house is a total mess. Adam still hasn't come back and Dad and Mom aren't great at cleaning. We really need you here, Ella.
Can you leave?
Huh?
Pack up your stuff and take your parents with you.
What are you talking about all of a sudden? Are you just cranky from your trip? Come on, just come home. You can complain about work all you want. I'll listen.
I'm serious.
Wait, what?
Can you leave as soon as possible?
Wait a minute. What's going on, Ella? What do you mean by leave?
Exactly what I said.
Why do we have to leave? This is my house.
No. This house is the one my dad left to me. I've decided that Adam and I will live here alone, so you and your parents need to leave.
You've got to be kidding me. Do you really think you can just say something like that? If you keep this up, I'll divorce you.
Of course, that's fine with me.
What? What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what? Divorce, of course. Don't worry, I've planned on it from the start.
Wait, what? I seriously don't get this at all. You're joking about the divorce, right?
I'm not. By the way, Adam and I have been staying at my aunt's house since yesterday. We can't come back until you and your parents leave. So can you please hurry up and move out?
Are you kidding me? This is my house too. There's no way I'm leaving.
Then I'll call the police.
Wait, what? Why the police?
Because it's trespassing.
Hold on, we're married.
Didn't I say we're getting divorced? Once we're divorced, you and I are strangers. If you plan on staying in my house any longer, I will report you.
No, you don't have to go that far. What did we even do to deserve this?
First off, you decided to have your parents move in without asking me. You quit your job, and after 4 months, you still haven't found work or even a part-time job. As for your parents, they've been treating Adam like a slave. I also know they've been stealing money from Adam's wallet.
Wait, what?
It's disgusting. Taking money from someone's wallet because they don't have enough for their gambling habit?
No, that's not it. Adam lent me the money because I told him I was in a tough spot. He's such a kind kid.
Can you stop lying? Just so you know, we have a voice recording Adam made. Stealing the money he worked so hard to save from his part-time job, I'll never forgive you for that.
No, I told you. I didn't steal it. I just borrowed a little.
Don't lie. You never had any intention of paying it back. If I have to, I'll take this to court or whatever it takes.
Court? Wait, that's way too harsh.
Then leave quietly. If you are not out by the end of today, I'm calling the police.
You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, and one more thing. I'm going to bill you for the joint savings you spent and the money your parents stole from Adam's wallet.
What? I'm unemployed right now.
Then hurry up and get a job. Goodbye. Aiden kept persistently calling and sending me messages on WhatsApp, but I ignored them all. The next morning, I went to the house and found Aiden and his parents still arguing, saying things like, "We should leave soon," and "No, let's hold out until she gives up." When I pretended to call the police, they panicked, packed their things, and left. Not long after, the divorce was finalized. I made sure to charge them for the money Aiden used from the joint savings and the money they stole from Adam. Aiden and his parents ended up buying a small, old house together, and Aiden started working part-time to make ends meet. But with the payments he owes me, they're barely scraping by. Even with that, his parents haven't quit gambling, so the money Aiden earns gets spent in no time, leading to constant ugly fights between them. As for me, I'm now living peacefully with my brother Adam in the house I got back from Aiden and his family. The living room is spacious, so I sometimes invite friends over for home parties. I'm incredibly grateful to my father for leaving us such a wonderful home.
Hello, Nancy.
Yes, Alyssa?
Stop calling me by my name. I'm your mother. Just call me Mom.
You didn't let me call you Mom for so long. I can't call you Mom anymore.
That's okay. I didn't get a chance to talk to you at the funeral, so I thought I'd drop you a message.
So, what can I do for you?
You're cold. I don't have to have a reason to give you a message.
Huh?
It's been ages since I last saw you.
Yes.
How long have we not seen each other?
I moved away when I started college. It's been 10 years.
Has it been that long already? We met again at your dad's funeral, but why didn't you visit us for 10 years?
No one will be happy to see me.
That's not true. Rob and I both wanted to see you.
You don't have to say something you don't mean.
Well, that's a terrible thing to say. We're family.
Family? I've never thought of you guys as family.
What?
My father and I are related by blood, but you and Rob were not.
Why are you saying this? I took such good care of you.
Took good care of me? Since you remarried to Rob when I was in middle school, I've taken care of everything myself. In fact, I did all the cooking and cleaning for you because you didn't do any of the housework.
But we lived under the same roof for 5 years. And you have a cute little brother, RJ.
No. RJ doesn't think of me as his sister. He thinks of me as a handy servant.
That's not true.
RJ is not my brother, and you're not my mother either.
Why do you say such sad things? Your father must be sad in heaven.
I don't think he's sad. When we lived together, you never treated me as part of your family. I never thought of you guys as my family either. Rob was all about you and RJ. I was left out. You guys never took me on a family vacation.
Well, there's a budget,
Budget?
Because if I took you with me, it would cost a lot more.
Well,
Rob's salary wasn't very high, but I don't want to be stingy when it comes to family vacations. So I decided to leave you home to stay at a nice hotel. That way, we could spend more on food too.
So you're saying I don't count as family?
That's not true. I always bought you souvenirs from our trips. You have been and always will be my family.
I don't know what you are saying, but...
That's why I want you to pay me back every penny I've ever spent on you.
Huh?
The living expenses I've spent on you, food, clothes, and the house's electricity, gas, and water bills, and everything else. It's about $300,000 in total.
Alisa, you should go see your doctor.
What do you mean?
I just thought you were crazy.
What's wrong with me?
For you to call me family and ask me for money like that, I can't help but think you're sick.
I beg your pardon? Then let me tell you something. You're not a part of my family, but I've been taking care of you. I will charge you for every penny you've ever cost me. Everything.
Well, you are a housewife, so I don't think you spent a penny on me.
What are you talking about? I supported my husband as a housewife. That means it's also my money.
Is that so?
That's how it is.
You didn't even do the housework.
That's rude. I did a lot of things you didn't know about.
Like what?
Shut up. Don't get me started on all the details.
Okay.
Anyway, your dad told me I could charge you for all the money I've spent.
My dad?
That's right. He even wrote me a will.
Does he even have a will?
I raised his daughter. He must have wanted to repay me for raising a stepdaughter. I was devastated when he passed away, but I was moved to know that he was thinking of me.
Is that will a real one? I don't think my father would let his daughter pay for it.
Of course it's real. It has his signature.
What?
Yes, it's your dad's wish to charge you money. I'll make sure you pay me back.
I see. So, after ruining my father's life, You're trying to rip me off.
I'm not ripping you off. I'm just claiming my right.
You sound like a parasite.
I'm not a parasite. You're the kind of girl who irritates people, aren't you? It must be hard to pay $300,000 all at once. You can pay me $3,000 a month.
I won't pay for it.
You have to pay. I told you I have your dad's will. You're the one who raised the tuition and got through college. You can easily afford $3,000 a month, right?
It's impossible.
You're working for a well-known company now, aren't you?
I didn't get this job for you.
What are you talking about? I sent you to a good school so you wouldn't have to worry about money in the future. That's why you're here now. I want you to be grateful.
You say it's a good school. Unlike RJ, I didn't have a private tutor. I entered a public school on my own. My relatives paid for my high school entrance fees. I went to college on a scholarship. I don't have anything to thank you for.
You're always saying things that make me angry. Don't talk to your mother like that.
Mother, didn't you just call me a stranger?
I meant you are a stranger, but I took care of you.
You didn't take care of me.
Shut up already. Anyway, I'll send you a copy of your dad's will. You'd better read it carefully. Nancy, I sent you a letter by express mail. Did you get it already?
A letter?
Yes, a letter of commitment and an invoice.
Oh, I got something that looks like that.
I've written down the payment address on the invoice. Make sure you transfer the money there every month.
I told you no.
Are you still saying that? That's enough.
You're the one who needs to stop. Do you really enjoy taking money from people so much?
What a big mouth. You're just like your mother.
Is that so? I've been told I look like her.
You also have a mean personality just like her. It pisses me off just thinking about it. That woman who took my money.
You were having an affair with my father.
I was serious.
My father and you were both married at the time, so cheating is cheating.
But she didn't have to charge me alimony.
You knew my father was married and you went out with him. You should pay alimony.
I don't think so. I can only assume that she was asking for money because she was angry that I had taken her husband. Your mother wasn't attractive as a woman. No wonder he left her.
Well, but my dad paid the alimony you should have paid, remember? You even made my father pay the alimony your ex-husband demanded.
So what?
You didn't get punished for anything. You're running away from your responsibility.
You can say whatever you want. I'll make you pay.
I said I won't pay.
Are you still trying to get away? I'm letting you pay monthly.
There's no reason for me to pay you.
If you don't pay me in time, I'll go to court and ask you to pay me in one lump sum.
Whatever you want.
Oh, really? Well, okay. By the way, you live in a very large apartment, right?
Well, I have 4 rooms, so I guess it's a bit on the large side. So what?
I'm moving into your apartment. Please empty a room for me.
Huh? What are you saying now? Why should I let a parasite in my house?
You're so obnoxious, aren't you? It's hard to pay the rent now that my husband is gone. Even though there's going to be an inheritance, it's not going to be much. I'm a stay-at-home mom with no income, and RJ hasn't found a job yet.
You mean I'm supposed to take care of you guys?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't you think it's too much?
You're just a stranger, but you must take care of me.
I'm not going to pay you a penny.
Oh, yeah. RJ is moving in with us.
What?
Make sure you leave room for RJ.
You've been talking nonsense for a while now. I have no intention of supporting you guys.
I don't care what you want. You can't run away forever.
Huh?
That's right. I have an idea. Will you hire RJ at the company you work for?
Huh?
RJ is graduating from college soon, but has not received any job offers. You are RJ's sister after all. It would help if you used your connections to get RJ in.
Our company is not hiring new graduates at the moment. I don't think it's possible to bring RJ in.
If it's a profitable company, it wouldn't be a big deal to add one more employee. If that's not possible, you should quit and they should hire RJ instead.
Are you aware that you're talking nonsense?
Not at all. I'm just saying the right thing as a mother who cares about her son.
We can't hire RJ at our company.
Why not?
I mean, no company would want to hire him.
What do you mean?
Can he read and write well?
Yes, he can.
How about addition and subtraction?
Do you think he is an idiot?
I've never seen RJ studying. I'm seriously worried about him. He grew up spoiled by parents who weren't very smart. He needs to be more independent and cooperative. Getting a job is difficult when he's lived a life of selfishness.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not. Whatever you say, our company won't hire him anyway.
How do you know that? You're not in HR. It's up to the president to decide whether or not he'll hire you.
You really don't know anything about life, do you?
What?
You don't know who the CEO is?
I don't care.
I am.
Well, don't lie. You're still in your 20s.
We're a brand new company.
You founded the company?
My mother founded the company and I took over as CEO last year.
Huh.
If RJ is really capable, I might hire him if he's really talented and valuable. That's not 100% likely to happen.
Wait a minute. Why did that woman create a company? She was just a housewife, wasn't she?
She became a housewife after marrying my father. My mother was always hardworking. My father wanted her to stay home and support him, so she reluctantly quit her job.
That's right.
While my father kept her at home, he went out and got himself a woman. It's appalling, I know, but it was probably a good thing that she divorced him. Thanks to that, she was able to go back to work. She even started her own business.
Okay.
I was working for another company until my mother started her own business. My mother asked me to help her with the business, so I moved to her company. I had a lot of difficulties in the beginning, but now we have good employees and our business is growing steadily. Thanks to her, I'm making a good living.
That's not fair. She swindled me out of alimony and on top of that, she's making money?
Well, my father paid the alimony, didn't he? Oh yeah, my mother remarried and has a younger husband now.
What?
Her husband also runs his own business. His earnings alone are enough to live on, so my mother gave her company.
That's so unfair. She made a profit from the company and is happy? I'm having such a hard time making money. That's not fair.
Unfair? My mother worked hard and found happiness on her own. And she's the one who paid for my high school tuition. You, who only think about being a parasite on others, you have no right to criticize my mother.
Then what about you? Pay $5,000 a month and support us.
I don't want to. Don't just add $2,000.
You're a CEO. You have plenty of money, don't you? You can easily pay us $5,000.
I'm not going to pay you a single penny. Why don't you let your son, your pride and joy, earn the money?
RJ hasn't found a job yet.
Can't you at least get a part-time job?
I don't want him to.
I want him to work for a real company. I want him to work as a full-time employee. Oh. And the salary should be at least $10,000 a month. I see. You have no idea what life is, don't you? Huh? You don't see reality at all. It's 200% impossible for RJ to become a full-time employee. Shut up! Shut up! Stop expecting your useless son to do anything. Start working. Ah, I see. You are even more useless. I wonder if anyone will hire you. How far are you going to go to make fun of us? I'm not making fun of you guys. In fact, I respect you. I respect your recklessness in getting people to hire your stupid son. It really pisses me off, but I'll tell you something. I'm not going to work. I still have your father's will. I'm going to squeeze every last dime out of you until you die. Well, that will? It's handwritten, right? Yes, it is. It's not my father's handwriting. What? You wrote this, didn't you? What are you talking about? If it's forged, you're in big trouble. It's not a forgery. Your father wrote it. That's funny. What do you mean? His handwriting is unnaturally good. What? Your father wrote it. Don't accuse me. My father's handwriting has always been terrible. As bad as a small child's, or worse. He can't write like this. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He said he is very good at handwriting. That's a lie. Huh? His handwriting is so bad, he was just kidding. What? He knew no one would believe him anyway. Have you ever seen my father's handwriting? Come to think of it, maybe not. My father never liked his handwriting. He rarely wrote in front of the family. I see. So you took him seriously and wrote his will with a good handwriting, didn't you? No, I didn't. He indeed wrote this will. It's a document that will remain after his death. I'm sure he used all his strength to write it beautifully. But something is not right. What do you mean? Why don't you take another look? Huh? His name is spelled wrong. No matter how bad his handwriting was, I'm sure you wouldn't make a mistake with his name. So someone else must have signed this. No. My father must be disappointed in heaven right now. You've been with him for 15 years, and all you saw him as was an ATM. An ATM? I loved him so much. You didn't even remember his name properly. You weren't interested in my father himself. Maybe he just got his name wrong because he was sick and weak. No matter how weak he was, there's no way he could have gotten it wrong. Then, with this, his will, and these messages you've been sending me, I'll go to the police now. Wait a minute. Nope. I'm sorry. I won't demand any more money from you. I apologize. See? Like this. Don't send me a stupid emoji. Besides, it's too late for you to apologize. What? I already filed a report. Oh no. Then I'll come over right away. I want to apologize in person, please. Forgive me. No, please don't come. But I want to apologize. I'm not going to forgive you even if you apologize. If you come, I'll call the police. Please, don't make it a big deal. We're family, right? No, we are strangers. We're less than strangers. Well then... Wait. Nancy, please forgive me. My stepmother was arrested. In addition to the forgery of documents, she tried to take money from me. She was also found guilty of trying to break into the house. After being fined, Alyssa's savings were wiped out. Alyssa and her son RJ now work part-time and somehow managing to survive. On the other hand, I'm running the company I inherited from my mother. My mother and her husband are doing well. They are now on a cruise. I hope that one day I will find a wonderful partner like my mother did and find my own happiness.
Hi, Eileen. It's been a long time. You remember me, right?
Who is this?
It's Carla, your sister-in-law.
Oh, it's been a while, Carla.
I finally found you. Give back my daughter, you kidnapper.
Excuse me?
Are you still pretending not to remember? Last year, when my daughter was just a year old, I was in a tough spot because my boss suddenly sent me on a long business trip. You said you'd look after my daughter for me. I got divorced right after getting pregnant and became a single mom, right? I was so grateful when you offered to help take care of my daughter back then.
Oh yeah, I do remember that. I came over to your place and looked after your daughter. Right.
What are you even talking about? You took my daughter the moment you stepped into our house. You said you'd watch her here, but then you just took her with you. You're such a liar.
What?
At the time, I was really confused, but I desperately needed someone to look after my daughter. So I trusted you to take care of her. When I talked to my brother about it, he reassured me, saying it'd be fine since you're a nursery teacher. He told me not to worry and to focus on my work. And now, look what's happened. Not returning my daughter for a whole year? Seriously? You planned this from the beginning, didn't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Besides, I got divorced from my husband last year.
What?
You didn't hear anything from your brother?
My brother and I were both caught up with work and barely kept in touch.
Oh, I see.
Well, even though you got divorced, it doesn't change the fact that you're still taking care of my daughter, right?
No, I'm not. I think you're misunderstanding something.
Oh, come on, stop lying. Come to think of it, you mentioned before that you were infertile, right?
What about it?
I knew it. Since you couldn't have children yourself, you took my daughter to raise her as if she were your child.
Don't be ridiculous.
I get that it's tough to accept the truth, but that child is mine. If you want a child, you should consider adoption instead. Just return my child immediately.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not taking care of your daughter. How can I return her to you when I haven't even been taking care of her?
That's enough. Stop lying. I'll report you to the police.
Please, go ahead.
Are you sure about that?
Nothing's going to happen to me even if you report me.
Oh my God. What did you do to my child?
What?
If you're so confident that you won't get caught, that means you didn't leave any evidence of your kidnapping, right? What have you done? Are you saying that you took my daughter's life? Is that why you're claiming you're not with my daughter, huh?
What? No.
I don't believe you. You started raising my child just because she was cute. But then you got fed up with the responsibility. And now, since you can't just give her back to me, you decided to end her life. Isn't that what happened?
What on earth are you talking about? I swear you watch way too many TV shows.
I will never forgive you. I'll turn you into the police right away.
Go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Are you sure? You're still working as a nursery teacher, aren't you? Imagine if this gets out and hits the news. Think about the shock it'll bring to all the parents who entrust their children to your nursery. And all the kids might start quitting the nursery one by one. It could even lead to the nursery shutting down. Are you prepared for that? If what you're saying is true, that could happen. If you don't like that, I'll keep quiet for $100,000. $100,000? Are you out of your mind? For just $100,000, you can avoid becoming a criminal. You won't cause trouble in your workplace, too. It's a small price to pay. But I have no reason to pay you. Oh, come on. How many times do I have to explain? I'm just trying to save you from ending up with a criminal record. But if you want to avoid that, you'll need to cough up the money. It's as simple as that. Oh, God. I'll send you my bank details right away. Transfer the money right now. Got it? Hold on, I can't pay that much. I won't wait. If you don't transfer the money today, you'll end up in jail. Hey, where's my $100,000? Oh, not you again. I don't have time for this. What? My parents' house was just broken into. Really? My father just called me. He said they took $2,000 in cash and my mother's expensive jewelry. That's terrible. It was you, wasn't it? Huh? What are you talking about? You stole the money and jewelry, didn't you? Excuse me? Stop accusing me. You don't even have any evidence. When my father came home, he confronted the burglar and got hit with an umbrella found in the house. Oh no, is your dad okay? His arm and leg are swollen. He's at the hospital now. This is all your fault, isn't it? Why would you even say that? It's all because you kidnapped my daughter. Karma served you right. Karma? I feel sorry for your dad. He got punished instead of you. If you don't pay me $100,000, you might face even worse consequences in the future. What do you mean by that? I don't know why you're so desperate for money, but injuring someone like this is unacceptable. I told you I'm not the burglar. There's evidence that you did it. I'll make sure you pay for what you did. What? Really? Too bad. The burglar was caught on the security camera at the front door. Stop talking nonsense. There's no way your parents' house has a security camera. They installed it recently. I guess you didn't notice because it's hidden. Your face was perfectly captured. Seriously? Since I have the evidence, you can't get away with this. Don't get me wrong. I didn't mean to hit him. I was just trying to fake valuables. And when I tried to leave, I bumped into your dad. I panicked and swung the nearby umbrella, hitting him. It was unintentional. See? I knew it was you. What? You idiot. My parents' house doesn't have cameras. Damn it! You lied to me. You fell for it perfectly. If you try to go to the police, it won't just be injuries. Is that a threat? It's not a threat, but I'm dead serious. Your tone seems different than usual. What do you mean? It's like I'm talking to a different person. Oh, when I get angry, my true colors come out. Oh, really? Well, considering I was married to your brother for 2 years, and we've always had a good relationship, it's a bit surprising to hear you talk like this. It's natural to be angry when your daughter is kidnapped. I've just been pretending to be nice all along. I've only had a superficial relationship with you. I see. You've been so kind to me, like real sisters. But that was all fake, huh? That's right. I only got along with you because you were my brother's wife. The truth is, I always hated you. Oh, I'm shocked. Listen, don't you dare tell the police, okay? If you ever try to contact the police, I'll go after your mother next time. Now hurry up and transfer the $100,000 today. Got it? Please don't hurt my parents anymore. I don't have such a large sum of money. Shut up. Just do something about it. If you just pay up, I won't do anything else and I'll forgive what you did to my daughter. Got it? Hey, Eileen. The money still hasn't been transferred. Hurry up and pay me. Cut it out already. Are you sure you want to talk back to me like that? You accused me of being a liar, but aren't you the one lying? What? You're not my sister-in-law, are you? Huh? What? I am your sister-in-law. You're Ken, right? What? Stop acting already. You're my ex-husband whom I dumped because you cheated on me. What are you talking about? I'm Carla, Ken's sister. Still playing dumb, huh? Can you see my profile picture? It's clearly my face. There's no way I'm Ken. Oh, really? That's weird. I've been with Carla for all the time we've been talking.
What? You're with my sister?
Oh, sorry. Since we're divorced, I guess she's my ex-sister-in-law now.
Wait a minute. Weren't you and my sister always on bad terms?
Not at all. Even after divorcing you, we hang out a couple of times a month.
Seriously?
Actually, we were having lunch together today, and I received your stupid messages from you. When I showed it to Carla, she knew what was going on. You were using a photo of her from a family trip years ago as your profile picture. Carla said only you would do something like this.
What? You knew from the beginning? Why did you pretend to be fooled?
Because you were saying ridiculous things. I just wanted to have a little fun.
Ugh.
For some reason, you seemed desperate. So we thought I should entertain you a bit.
Damn it. It feels stupid now that I've been pretending to be my sister for so long.
It was really hard to hold back my laughter. But I didn't expect you to go to my parents' house.
Well, that's...
And not only did you steal cash and jewelry, but you also hurt my dad. That is unforgivable.
It's your fault for tricking me.
What are you talking about? You're the one who started lying first.
God damn it. I can't believe you and my sister still have contact after our divorce.
Since I'm with her, why don't you ask your sister?
What? No.
It's okay, don't be shy. You haven't seen each other for a while, so you must want to talk, right?
I don't want to talk to her or anything. Don't add my sister to this chat.
Hi, Ken, long time no talk. Demanding $100,000 by impersonating me? You must have been desperate for money, huh?
Seriously, why are you still in touch with Eileen? You betrayed me. I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, come on. You didn't miss your sister? We finally got the three of us together. Let's have a nice talk.
Shut up. Damn it. I told you not to get involved with Eileen, right?
Is that so? After the divorce, Ken said that you have been talking bad about me, so I should not contact you anymore. Ugh, what a jerk. So that's how you tried to break us apart?
Oh, well...
But too bad. I already heard that story from your sister.
What the hell? Carla told me she's not in touch with you.
Well, I know you will say something, so I just pretended.
You mean you didn't trust me?
Even though you're my brother, do you think I can trust a man who easily cheats? I know for sure that Eileen would never badmouth anyone. Sorry, but I trust her hundreds of times more than I trust you.
Damn it.
So, can you tell us why you did such a stupid thing?
I won't.
Alright, I'll report you to the police now.
Huh?
Theft, assault, and threat. You committed all these crimes.
You're going to turn your family into the police? Besides, I don't think the police take family problems like this too seriously.
Are you dumb? You two are divorced, so you are a stranger to her.
I'm not talking to you now. Just shut up.
If you don't want me to report you to the police, tell me why you did it.
If I tell you the reason, you won't report me?
Well, it depends on the reason. Since we were married before, I might consider not reporting you out of pity.
Alright, I will tell you now.
I can tell it's just a stupid reason.
I told you to shut up, didn't I? I just needed a little extra cash.
Why?
Oh, come on, you know why. When we got divorced, you forced me to pay $20,000 in a lump sum.
Well, it's all your fault.
All my savings are gone and I had to borrow money to pay all the legal fees. Not only that, my girlfriend dumped me after she found out that I had no money. She told she was ready to spend her life with me, but in the end she was only after my money.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was ready to marry her after we divorced. My plan got completely messed up. So I got pissed off and went to a pub alone. And I met a hot chick who was totally my type. I approached her while I was drunk. I ended up sleeping with her. The worst part is she turned out to be my boss's wife.
Oh, wow. Talk about bad luck. But if she's the boss's wife, isn't she like 10 years older than you? You secretly liked older women?
No way, I was drunk and I forgot my glasses at the pub. I couldn't see her face well at that time. I was horrified when I found out her age later.
That's so rude.
I know. I realized I messed up big time. I just quit my job without saying anything. Now I'm broke, with no job and buried in debt.
I see.
I really put in the effort to land a new job. Ended up juggling part-time jobs just to get by. And man, the pay is so low, barely enough to cover the basics. I'm drowning in debt. I'm barely making ends meet. And recently I got fired from my part-time job.
What? Why?
Well, I had a little trouble at workplace, you know.
Little trouble? Did you hook up with your boss's wife or something again?
I was flirting with a hot chick at my part-time job. Turns out she's the store manager's wife.
Oh my god. How stupid are you?
I didn't touch her or anything, but it was awkward after finding out that she was the manager's wife. And my manager got really mad at me.
You never learn. Hey, Eileen, why did you marry such a loser? I know, right? I regret it so much now. In the beginning, I thought he was my dream man. I really need to work on my taste in men.
Shut up. I'm trying my best, okay? But my debts keep piling up. I tried gambling, but it's not going well and I haven't won the lottery at all.
That's what you mean by trying your best? Instead of gambling, why don't you focus on job hunting?
I want to hit the jackpot. Working every day for a few dollars is stupid. Also, you can get fired for one mistake.
Oh god, mistake? Why not avoid flirting at your workplace as you won't get fired? So as a result of not being able to earn money from gambling, you came up with the idea to deceive money from me.
I had no choice, okay? I needed to pay back my debt as soon as possible. That's when I came up with this plan. I thought you and Carla
weren't in contact anymore. I figured changing my name and profile picture would throw you off.
I see. I understand the situation now.
Hey, you won't report me to the police, right?
I'm going to file a police report right now.
What? Why? I told you my reason. You said you won't report me to the police.
I don't recall making any promises. I just said I'd consider it.
This is not fair. You're a liar.
Look who's talking. You lied and tried to deceive money from me. Oh, by the way, before you get arrested, return what you stole from my parents' house, okay?
Why?
Why not? It's only right to give it back.
I'm actually at the casino right now.
What?
Listen, I'll double the money I have. Then I'll pay you back the money. Just wait a little longer.
Return the money immediately.
Listen, I apologize for deceiving you. Please just spare me from involving the police. We were a married couple once, right?
Ugh, just shut up. Being married to you was the most embarrassing time of my life.
Damn it. Why does my life have to be like this?
Afterwards, I made my ex-husband return everything he stole from my parents' house. And I also ensured he paid for my father's medical expenses after his injury. According to Carla, Ken tried to beg his parents for help with his debts, but when they found out about everything, they were furious. They ended up taking him to the police, and it seems Ken has been arrested. I hope he takes this time to reflect on his actions. Meanwhile, Carla and I are as close as ever. Just recently, we went on a trip together, including her daughter. Carla isn't just a sister-in-law. She's more like a best friend whom I can confide in about anything. I ended up marrying an absolute jerk of a guy before. But you know what? If it hadn't been for that mess, I probably never would have met Carla. Funny how life works out sometimes, huh? So maybe, just maybe, I owe my ex a tiny bit of thanks in the end.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.